everyone. For this week's discussion post, I want to discuss Aimee McPherson. She was a Pentecostal evangelist and media celebrity in the 1920s and 1930s who was famous for founding the Foursquare Church denomination, which was an evangelical Pentecostal Christian denomination. She was also famous for the founding of Temple in Los Angeles, California, which represented this Foursquare Church denomination. Now, while still in high school, after her Pentecostal conversion, McPherson began a crusade against the concept of evolution, which would begin her lifelong passion against this. She has been noted as a pioneer in the use of modern media because she used radio to draw on the growing appeal of popular entertainment in North America and incorporated other forms into her weekly sermons at Temple. One newspaper article from August 1922 stated that McPherson was actually ordained at the First Baptist Church of San Jose, California, despite the fact that the church had always opposed this ordination of women to gospel ministry. However, because of her popularity as a preacher, she was ordained. And I think this speaks just to how popular she was in this time period. As mentioned previously, modern media was something McPherson was a pioneer at. She preached a conservative gospel, but used progressive methods taking advantage of radio, movies, and stage acts. By accepting and using such new media outlets, McPherson helped integrate them into people's daily lives. Now, McPherson used the media to her advantage and became considered the first modern celebrity preacher. Her Hollywood-style theatrics created quite a stir in this time period because it wasn't something people were used to. According to a newspaper article, she received a threatening letter in March of 1937 that required police to stand at the Temple during her sermons because of this threat. Another newspaper article in December 1938 stated that an attorney was attempting to deem her as insane because of her outrageous methods that people weren't accustomed to. There were also reports that she faked her own kidnapping to continue to get publicity and remain popular. Now, as far as the fundamentalist and modernism controversy, McPherson sought to eradicate modernism and secularism in homes, churches, and communities, schools also. She developed a strong following in what she termed the Foursquare Church by blending contemporary culture with religious teachings, and this created the denomination, the Foursquare Church, that I mentioned earlier. McPherson was entirely capable of sustaining a prolonged intellectual sermon, but she believed in preaching the gospel with simplicity and power. That way she didn't confuse the message. McPherson also challenged what was expected from women. Females as preachers and her status as a divorcee with 2 failed marriages were of particular concern to many of the fundamentalist churches with which she wanted to work, but her success couldn't be ignored and her popularity couldn't be ignored. She also attracted some women associated with modernism, but others were put off by the contrast between her different theories on the modernism and fundamentalism. In conclusion, Aimee McPherson was someone who raised the bar for women, especially the role of women in the church. She used methods that were considered different, such as radio and these Hollywood-style theatrics that I mentioned, but ultimately gained a popular following due to these methods. She remained true to her fundamentalist view of religion, but also took in some people associated with modernism due to her fabulous sermons. However, she always stayed true to this fundamentalist view that she had. She is definitely someone worth noting when discussing the fundamentalist modernism controversy of this time period. Thank you.